Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair here at Stringman Guitars. We have a new to Buddy but used Martin Road Series, which means made in Mexico. This model is a GPC11e for electric. It has a bone saddle and accordion nut. We're going to go with new strings. This has it's the Rich Light. Gibson called it the Rich Light era. Whenever the government goons went in and raided them for using ebony. And then everybody else who used ebony says, oh, let's go use Rich Light for a while so we don't get raided. If I'm not mistaken, it's a plastic bridge. Somebody went at this, instead of using your winder that has this little magic pin popper, somebody went at it with pliers. Let's not do that, people. Let's see, the other thing was the little tuning indicator display is falling off, so I have this 3M VHB. Can't remember what VHB stands for, but it's very, very sticky. We're going to re-sticky that on there when I have the strings off. So we're going to polish the frets. It's got a little bit of wear done in the cowboy chords, but it's not ready for a level and crown quite yet. And the way you take care of Rich Light is really, you don't oil it, you just wipe it down with a damp cloth, and that's it. There's some sharp fret ends, and we'll take care of that. So the String Joy, we're going to go with String Joy 1254s. These are the Foxwoods. These are the balanced coated phosphor bronze 80/20. So it appears that Buddy, not my friend who owns this, but previous Buddy who my friend bought this off of, instead of just getting another piece of double-sided tape, they took the thing out and super glued underneath here. Put some super glue on the double-sided tape, and all that does is eat into the rubber, which just makes it harder for me. So I gotta file away at that. It's almost gone. I think I might go in there with some heavy sandpaper. Just get that down to bare wood again. There. It's all gone. Okay, cool. I'm going to go in there with Mr. Razor Blade, and I'm going to score very lightly. That's going to go in. So that way the adhesive tape has somewhere to stick into, aside from the grain. And keep in mind, I'm just going very light. Just roughing it up a little bit. And then, I'm going to retrieve the magic mirror out of there. This one, this is the piece. So there's your little tuner window. You can see the little bit of super glue. Same thing, score this up. You see the shiny part on there is the super glue. There are some things that super glue does not work for. This is one of those things. All right. A little bit of naphtha. Clean that surface up really good. Yeah. Now breathe in. This is really fiddly glue, double-sided tape, and I'm not going to have you watching my lack of fingernails fight with that, so I'm going to get that all prepped and get it stuck in there. It's just going to go, you're going to take this and it's going to go right inside the sound hole. Like there, which you can't see, but it's so that when you turn it on and you're looking down, click the little button and you can see what you're tuning to. The other thing I want to do while I got the camera rolling is show you I take care of the sharp thread ends on this part of the guitar, because there's wood there. You don't want to gouge up the wood. Get yourself some frog tape. Quadruple that. Yep, quadruple it. StuMac file. It has a safe edge on the end. like that, that fret's not sharp anymore. See, I'm marking the tape. That's why I put 4 layers. Not sharp anymore. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way up here. Alrighty, so we've got our string bent here, and one thing I failed to mention is that there were too many wraps on this guitar when it was strung up. You only need 2 wraps, maybe 2.5, 3 tops of your wound strings, and your plain strings maybe 4 or 5 wraps tops, because they need something to grab onto. The wound strings, they have their windings to hold on to themselves. I was hoping I had some of the some extra bridge pins to hook my buddy up with, but I don't. So I'm going to suggest that he invest in some new bridge pins. I'll show you on the first string here what I do. I got ahead of myself. I'm going to go less than 1 past, and I'm going to bend the string there. I set mine on the bass side, the tuning machines with the holes situated at the 1 o'clock where the string goes out, and the 7 o'clock where it comes out the other side. So it goes in at 1, comes out at 7. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. So then I make a Z. And we crank. And we got some graphite lubrication in the nut slot. And we did take some off of the bass side of the bridge here. So as you see, I've got 1, 2, about and a half. Bend those up so they're not in your way when you're trying to put the other strings on. And there you go. I'm going to do 5 more like that, and we'll be back and tune it up and see what everything looks like. I forgot to do this before I turned the camera off. You want to snug up your tuner bushings, because as you can see, sometimes they're not snugged up either from the factory or from the humidity changes. They tend to get loose, or they were never tightened from the factory. So you always want to check that. You never want to over tighten them, you just want to snug them up. Alright, so we got all of our strings on, as you can see, and we're tuned up to pitch best I can tell. We've got our tuner window mounted. Let us check where our relief ended up. Strings are pretty much stretched in as far as I can tell. Is it the body joint? Yeah. Actually, that's a little lower than 10 thou. Was I here? That's lower than 10 thou. I might come off of that a little bit and let it adjust overnight, but right now I have 5/64ths. Yes, I've got 5/64ths and a little more than 4/60. Well, no, we have 4/64ths at the 12th, and it's Les Paul territory, man. So let's go ahead and see what this thing sounds like. Sounds like a Martin. So, oh yeah, let's check out the electronics. That's going to be the bass. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, it works. That's all I'm concerned about. I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. By the way, if you're using Stringjoy strings, they have rewards. I'm going to put this in Buddy's case. Go online and register your points, and you get points towards a new set of strings. I believe they're merch stuff, so you can do that. I imagine it's probably like the Diodario stuff. I have not looked into it yet. If you want to see your guitar brought up par, send us an instant message on the Facebooks. If you're in the greater Pittsburgh area, we'll get you in line here. Please like and subscribe. Take care of the old folks, because they're indeed special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself, and most of all, you keep on being awesome. Peace. Have a great rest of your weekend.